KT7 up here. This is a quick video going over the Igneous Serpent VC and Esper combo, Sonille and Veritas of Flame. Both my Sonille and Veritas are fully reincarnated, so I thought I will show them off in a few sample matches. Let's get started on Igneous Serpent. The card supports Sword Red Mage, Bow, Staff Black Mage, and Book. That's Gilgamesh, Shureka, and Resnick. The stats are HP 385, Magic 144, and 2 Agility. The party abilities are Unit Resistance 24, Critical Evasion 16, and Magic 50%. The bestowed effects are Agility 5% and Crit Evasion 10. The Hollow Party ability for Guild Battle is Healing Power 9. VC Mastery also for Guild Battle are Magic Attack 2, and Damage Cap Increase 500. The damage cap increase could be important as more units have over 12k HP. Having 2 Agility from the stat and 5% more from bestowed are really good for support units such as Resnick. Oftentimes, supports would only have 1 Agility VC support. This can help them avoid being too slow. A Unit Resistance and Magic Up VC that combines Shureka and Gilgamesh is really OP. The Esper itself is also really good. It is a Fire Magic Esper that has 25 Curse Resistance. If you give this to Resnick, she can have 60% total Curse Resistance. 25 from Trust Stone, 25 from Esper, and 10 innate. A 97 Faith Sephiroth would only have 18% chance to land Curse on her. The Esper board has 4 Agility, giving it total of 20. It also has 5 Healing Power, Attack Skill Activation time down to 50, and 20 Magic Penetration. Overall a very good Esper for healers, or magic DPS in general. I am still undecided on pulling for this VC. Will make my decision soon, after the news drop on JP. I think this is a superb vision card that combines the 2 most powerful magic DPS. However, I would suggest to hold off and try out a team similar to this one before pulling. This team with Resnick, Shureka, and Gilgamesh is really good. The most powerful team with the Serpent VC at the moment. The only unit that is vulnerable to curse is Gilgamesh. Resnick has 60% curse resistance and Shureka has 75%. The 2 follow-up attackers are so strong, I have been running a bootleg version of this team with regular Odin, and I have been killing. If I must make a choice, I don't think the Igneous Serpent card is a must-have. I will show them off with regular Odin in sample matches. Overall this team has very good sustain and high firepower. Should be everywhere with Shureka arrives. Moving on to Sonille. As you guys already know, she is a free evade unit. All her shards and mind spheres are farmable, just complete the missions. She does have next-gen stats, and she is the most evasive unit in the game. A great evade partner for Cypher. On GL she can have Ignore Sure Hit when she team up with addisonrae. Her main job is Fencer, so I am not going over her full kit. But I am going to highlight her TMR. All her support and reaction are listed on the right. The abilities in orange are the ones I recommend. Her TMR is a sword, the general ability is 10 AP damage on crit hits. For Sonille only, she gets slash attack 20 and unit resistance 15 for the first 2 hits that she takes. She also has really good unit resistance, great against follow-up attacks. The one ability I want to go over is her Job 25 attack. It is an AoE attack that dispels active wide guard, which works really well with Cypher's Bloodfest. Cypher can imperil AoE resistance, and Sonille can dispel active wide guard. On JP, she couldn't do anything much in the meta, because we don't have Addison, and Gilgamesh is everywhere. Which brings me to the global exclusive evasion team with addisonrae and Cypher. Soul Regram grants Courage, and 3-turn Null Sure Hit, these are perfect for both Sonille and Cypher. In a setup like this, Sonille's evasion rate is at 401%. Luck Set Trust Stone is what I recommend. With Evade Set, her evasion rate is also at 401%. Luck Set is the way to go to boost her accuracy and crit evasion. She can also deal quite a lot of damage with 90 defense penetration and 75/pen. The 1-2 punch of Sonille and Cypher is pretty strong. But for me, I don't have access to this, let me know how they perform. Next is Veritas of Flame. I just got into max reincarnation couple days ago. He is definitely not a top tier unit, but he does work well on monofire and semi-evade setups. His 140 upgrades are slash resistance 15 and all wide guard 15. Plus the damage modifier of his job 12 attack goes from large to extra large, and he absorbs 50% of the damage. He does have a new mechanic, where he can deal more damage on turn counts that are multiple of 3. 20% from his support ability and another 20% from job level 25 attack, Red Inferno. The total damage increase is around 40% on turn 3, 6, 9, and so on. To the right of the screen is the Veritas accessory item. The general ability is Elemental Chain Resistance 25. All the Veritas units gets a lot of stats from this item. Basically brings them to next gen status, but it does take away an equipment slot. On the bright side, you can give them a lot of resistances from Trust Stone passives. The Vital type is best for Earth Veritas with 888 HP. For all other Veritas units, I recommend the Shield type. To obtain a +5 of this item, you can exchange recipes with all the Veritas metals. The exchange rate is also listed here. With this stat boost, I think these free units are usable. Especially Earth Veritas, because he doesn't need a weapon, and his HP can be above 20k with this equipped. I am almost done with him, we'll try him out when he is ready. Next is a mono fire team with Flame Veritas, Resnick, and Sephiroth. Over 15k HP, and 2k attack, these are not bad, but he does have a few problems. His penetrations are not very high, and his accuracy is poor. He does have a defense penetration self buff that can bring him another 40 defense pen, but he is stuck with 50/pen. His all-wide guard can help him survive AoE attacks, but he is pretty bad at taking unit attacks, which is not great in the current meta. He does have very good slash resistance, it can be in the 90s. Overall, a pretty fun free unit to play around with. Next is a evade setup with Sonille and Veritas of Flame. The Axe and Warrior group share all the evasion VCs, it is so easy to put them together. The Oldoa VC that's on Cypher has unit resistance and attack for the whole group. This is a fun team to run, just not against Gilgamesh. Even though the free units are not top tier, but I like them. Give us something to try, and fully reincarnate. Sonille with Cypher and addisonrae could be really fun. Now let's go to some sample matches. The first match of the day is Resnick, Shureka, and Gilgamesh against Sephiroth, SummerGlaciela, and Gilgamesh. I am using regular Odin, not the Igneous Serpent, for unit resistance. I believe Global is also having this map. Resnick's AI really struggle with her aura buff here, especially if she has her own TMR. Shureka has 50 innate curse resistance. With a Trust Stone passive, Sephiroth has 0 chance landing curse on her. Shureka should be coming next week. I am already done with her 140 showcase, but might have to do some minor tweaks. The two follow-up attackers are working together. Is the Igneous Serpent VC better? I would think so. But is it a must-have? I don't think so, especially it is not limited. Next we have Mono Fire against Lightning Mix Fire with UR Ramana. Veritas' first action, select 2 buff. Gives himself and one teammate 25 Man-Eater and 25 resistance for 4 turns. For himself, Courage, physical damage output increased by 20% for 4 turns. Plus active physical wide guard 35 when Courage or damage increase is active. Second action is Job 12 Diamond AoE attack. Deals extra large damage and absorb 50% of the damage dealt. Post damage, lower target / penetration by 40 and reaction block rate by 50 for 3 turns. And 25% chance to inflict paralysis. This is his third action, 20% damage increase from his support. Cross-shaped AoE attack. Break physical barriers, then deals large damage. And grants him a 2-hit 50% physical damage barrier. This is his job level 25 unit attack. Increased defense penetration 50 then deals large damage. Increased damage 20% on turn counts that are multiple of 3. But this is turn count 4. This is the last match of the day, featuring the Evasion Axe and Sword Knight team. Without Nullify Sure Hit, Evasion could be very difficult to run, especially against units like Gilgamesh. Anyways, that's all I have for today. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.
私のおかげで勝てたようね。